I don't really want to spend any money. But...
Yeah. Now, the funny thing is, on 10 grand, I would probably lose money on that. I don't think there's. Yeah, if I took off $350 on the tank, I'd lose $40.
I'm not trying to work a deal with you to trade in some of my silver and transfer to gold, but I'm going to be very smart with you.
It would be an inefficient method unless you were into the silver really cheap, like you were on some of those 100-ounce bars. Because some of those actually.
I bought the first 100 ounce bar I bought for actually $2,500. Is it 22 or 23? And at that time I was like, shit, I'm a little nervous. I would make my money back. And you're like, hold on to it.
Okay, so we're just gonna do quick math. What I would get on a 100-ounce bar would be that at my refinery. So if you had one, you would put 20. Is that 2,500? You would put $2,500 in your pocket. So you could trade that in and then would get a free 25, 50 worth of gold. But I don't know.
I'm also
I understand. I'm still kicking myself because I had a box of 10-ounce bars. I had over 70 10-ounce bars in the box. They were averaged of like $200 a piece though.
I think I got like 40, what's this one? Yeah, 35, something like that.
And they were all vintage, all like it was cool. It was a cool box. But at the same time, I mean that was probably 3 or 4 years ago.
I was this close to your time. I don't know what it is about the 4 or 8 ounce
Those dollar bills.
I don't know what
They're
it is.
cool.
But when I
They're
read
cool.
this, I'm like, damn it, I want. I'm like, shit, the premium keeps getting up there. And I'm like, yeah.
Well, I think the very first day I asked $212 for them,
I saw that you.
and I was like, okay, I'll bring it down a little bit. I moved it to $205, and all 13 of them went. I was like, $8.
Welcome in, guys.
The first dollar when I bought.
We are live at the Gold and Silver Shop, Hawks Collectibles. Processing some Pokemon cards today. What did I say it wrong?
Hot Coin and Collectibles, but it's Hot Collectibles on Apple.
Oh.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
What did I say? Hawks?
Hawks Collectibles.
Oh.
I guess you're right. But
There's no hat.
You're Hawk.
What are you doing?
It's your collectibles.
it's my welcome to my shop. Thanks, man.
Yeah, when next time, man.
So these came in the other day.
Later next week, Monday, Tuesday, not open.
Yeah.
Kind of flipped around. These came into the shop the other day, so we're gonna process these.
You look like the floor was
BGA down there?
Yeah.
Like you?
This I have not gone live on YouTube in a while, so I'm not sure.
Hey,
Brandon. Will you get on my YouTube and just leave me a comment so I can see what it looks like on here?
Alright, let's see.
I would appreciate that. I'm not sure.
No.
Hopefully we'll have some people coming in and selling some stuff as well. So you can't see it, but Adam's over there at the count. I don't think you can see it. It's got this like row right here, just in case people
Yeah, no
don't
worries.
want to be on there. There's
We're
Adam.
here. Quarter ounce. A little bit less. If you're stacking, it's hard to say. If you're stacking, that would be the best answer. But collectability.
We should be live for about 2 hours or so.
A pure dollar premium.
And let me know if the feed looks okay, Brandon.
If you pop up, it'd be $200. That's what it's on to.
It looks all right. Can you leave a comment? I'm Not sure where it pops up on here. I haven't gone live on YouTube in a long time. You say you don't want to leave one, you jerk?
What is your YouTube?
Oh, I don't know. Retro Rewinder. Okay, first thing, we got this dark Dragonite. Pretty rough shape. Got a good scratch right there. Edges and wear around the corners.
You got 5 people watching.
5 people. Welcome, 5 people.
You can use the battery on too, if you just want to send it to Josh.
I thought you said this thing's. Oh, there it is. The burrito's good?
We both said the burrito was vanilla, and he says, "Oh, the burrito's good."
Where'd you get it from?
The taco truck at the gas station.
Anything beats being
Were you able to leave one? Oh, wait, there it is. So Adam did. Did you not leave one, you jerk?
I don't know how.
He doesn't know how to leave a comment.
Hey, hey.
I
Okay.
don't see anything that says like.
I'll just,
What's there?
I don't know. I can't say.
Maybe it's because I'm not logged in.
That's probably why.
Could be more, could be more. I don't know. I'm sure it's probably.
105. 105. $20 bills. 105.
Okay. First card is all done. Basically, what I'm doing is just focusing on getting those pictures taken. And then at any point, I can list them, whether I'm watching TV at home, in between rounds of a video game, or sitting in the car while we're driving. I won't be driving when I list. That'd be my wife. But first card's done. And this is all new from the shop. So hopefully people come in to actually sell some stuff as well. Yesterday was pretty active in here. Okay, next one we got is Dark Blastoise. Again, all of this will be for sale, so if anybody wants anything, just let me know. These all had wear around the edges, corners.
Fastest way to do it. Plus you can run it twice and not crush it yourself. Just so just saying. Weird things happen here. You get at least you'll come. At least your wife will come here.
Yeah.
You know, take care of it.
I've got some. You gave me one of those bells.
Did you just say you'll take care of his wife?
No, I'm saying
If I'm getting on-
instead of if he gets hit by a truck, his wife can bring his stuff here and she will be taken care of.
Alright. Guess I'm off.
Okay.
I'll fill out my map and then,
Yeah.
repay myself in the longer afterwards. Got a nice big business. All cash. All cash.
That's what I'll do with these. I'll probably just end up throwing these.
I want to buy those.
These?
I hope pieces, but this is such a heavy cut ahead of time. Instead of the.
2,000 was so much easier to spend
Well,
on
2,000
that.
was still kind of.
Oh, 4,200.
That was, yeah, half an ounce, right?
Huh?
This was half an ounce, right? Roughly.
Yeah.
That was half of what that was, so.
2 cards down.
Alright, and I'll see if Scott's there.
Cool.
Thank you for that password.
Yeah, no problem. I'll tell Scott again.
Thank you, Tyler. It didn't happen.
Don't tell him that
It's
I'm
not,
using.
it's not live on. It's not live on the internet.
Surely they're not using that much internet over there. Okay, we did get a lot of Japanese cards. So we got this Japanese Pikachu. I think we have 2 of these as well. So I'm just focused on getting pictures of those corners and edges as much as possible. That's where you can normally see all the wear. And if you're watching, drop a comment, ask some questions, make this live flow a little better. What'd you say?
He's saying keywords.
You better shut up. I bought your lunch.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's do some Q&A while you're listening.
We only have, we got 5 now.
That's all right. So does everybody in the channel at least understand what it is you do? Just describe what you do on a daily basis and like what you like to collect and what you look for.
So if you don't know what I do, I am a full-time reseller. I have part of my business, it's my solo stuff, and then my lazy business partner playing video games in the back right now. He is also 50-50 on some of the stuff we do. So when it comes to video games, toys, any of that nerdy stuff, me and Brandon share all that. And then everything else, clothing. Sometimes we do the clothing depending on who finds it, where we found it. But we kind of share and don't share different things. But for all the toys and video games, we do that out of this shop, which is Adams. And I said it wrong earlier, but
Hot
it's
Coins and Collectibles is the name of it.
Hot Coins and Collectibles. So go and follow him. But basically, full-time reseller.
If you Google Hot Coins, you'll find where we're at, what we do. You'll see all the TikTok stuff. So what other social media outlets do you use?
Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, basically all of the social media. And then we sell on eBay, we sell local, and we sell out of a flea market booth as well. And out of the shop.
Yeah.
We're hoping the sales out of the shop pick up because the hope is we will expand. And then Adam does all the other stuff. So all the coins, all the jewelry, all the historical stuff, weapons, arrowheads.
I like to tell people if you were to combine American Pickers with Pawn Stars with coins and collectibles, you'd probably get a byproduct of something like that of what I've done on TikTok. I've done the TikTok for over 6 years, doing live auctions Saturdays and Mondays with all kinds of stuff. So kind of before the Whatnot era, and I think Whatnot copied a few of the things that I did, but
They stole from you?
Absolutely. I've seen some creative ideas that I know I was the first person doing, but yeah, the Whatnot craze.
If you want to break it down to much more simple terms, we deal in small dollar amounts. He deals in big dollar amounts. So we're dealing with, $5 video games, $50 video games. He deals with like $5,000 purchases, $50,000 purchases.
We all started from nothing, though. We all started flipping small things and enjoying the hunt. I got tired of. So the funny thing about the way you and I met, I don't know if you remember this or not.
Was it the
I
crazy?
have seen you at multiple things, but I think I spoke to you at the Zionsville home.
It was the crazy people.
It was the crazy people. And that's, I think, as we were waiting for the people to come out with stuff, we were just kind of talking and chatting, and that's actually how we first met.
They made me mad that day, actually, because I asked these people, do you have any video games? And they told me no, and then this knucklehead walks up. He says the same thing, and they bring out video games to him.
She liked me more.
She liked Brandon more.
That's true. Very true.
The crazy couple out of Zionsville.
You like me?
Yeah.
She kept telling you that her husband was beating her.
Oh,
I always talk to the husband.
I still see them outboard after sometimes.
Yeah, I was gonna say what you want. They're still together and they still live in a weird tent city in their house.
Yeah.
So I know their neighbors hate them.
We went and did a private pick there one time, and they offered us a green leafy substance while we were picking through their basement.
And they also told you it puts the lotion on the skin.
They did not.
You were one step closer to the hole in the basement.
So if you guys are actually logged in and can leave a comment, where are you guys watching from? We're in central Indiana, Lebanon, sticking with the Japanese Pokemon theme. We got another Pikachu. We do have 2 of these as well. These ones are in actually pretty decent shape. I typically list all of this stuff as lightly played. Just I like to list it for a worse condition than what it actually probably is. We probably got about $500 worth of Pokemon cards to list. Some people scan these in.
You can buy those machines that like.
What questions does the chat have about what we do? That's my way of asking them to put something in the chat.
I put on Facebook that I was going live. My YouTube follower count is much smaller than Facebook. Like I said, I'm trying to build the YouTube views up. I think I'm like coming up on about 8,000 on YouTube.
Let's multi-stream. I'm gonna pull up mine. Yeah. Let's multi-stream.
Another card down. And if you're enjoying the stream, hopefully somebody walks in, because that always makes things more interesting if we can buy something or sell some stuff to people. Wonder if we're both well, you could go off your
Yeah, I'm gonna go on TikTok.
well off your
Timbal?
no phone service, not Wi-Fi. Because if we're both off the Wi-Fi, that would, I'm assuming, make it pretty crappy. Get your horde of people to follow me on YouTube.
Let's do it.
That's not actual gunfire back there. Again, Brandon's playing zombies.
Brandon's trying to go pro on zombies, but he keeps going down at level 10.
Probably in that 10-year-old.
I don't know if you'd cut it in the 10-year-old group. Brandon doesn't know what a headshot is on video games. He normally likes to shoot them in the groin area.
Trevor only knows what a ring goes.
Quit saying keywords. My gimbal keeps having issues.
Hey, when did that lady say we could go back and pick the brother stuff? Do you remember?
Which lady?
Here in Lebanon,
I don't know who you're talking about.
where me and you went and bought the coins and the.
She said, I don't know, she said sometime November she gave the deadline.
He had a. I asked
Can we
Brandon
shut this out?
or.
Say again? Yes, it is. Yeah, coin shop. We sell video games, coins, all kinds of things. Yes. We do not so much. I mean, we might have the occasional
Got an
panda, we
older
might have
Japanese
Australia,
card
we might have
here.
some other things, but honestly, no. We
I don't
pretty much
remember what
focus on
his
US
name is, to be
coinage.
honest with you. Again, Japanese.
Yeah, no problem. We buy and sell anything, but yeah, currently I don't have
Pretty
a whole lot
decent
of other,
condition on
countries'
it, though.
coins in here. I have some maples, but nothing too crazy. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Bye.
What was she wanting?
International coins. So she was wanting Panda. She was wanting other thing, and I have a couple, but I don't have a large selection of it currently. That's all TikTok. Everything she was asking is all stuff that sells well on TikTok.
Oh.
So, yeah.
But I asked Brandon about that pick because the lady, when we were picking her house, we found a gimbal. Or I found a gimbal. She said it wasn't for sale because it was her
Oh, I know. Her brother's,
Brother.
yeah.
one of his not smart purchases
His
in a
only-
different state
that
of
was-
mind.
That was for his only spans. Alright, my gimbal's acting up. I need to recalibrate it, which is too bad. Multi-streaming.
Multi-streaming.
Multi-streaming. Anybody in the comments actually left a comment yet?
No. There's only 2 right now.
Shout about. You see their names?
Can you see their names?
If you select the button, I'm sure you can. Amazing. Oh, no, that's right. I ended it. Yeah, okay.
Like I said, I'm still new to.
I understand.
Like, I still don't understand the TikTok live sometimes.
Well, the TikTok lives are meant to for people to discover you as you're flipping through the FYP, and that's
Yeah.
you know, you stumble upon different people. What's up? What's up, Mac? We're just sitting here going live from the shop.
So we're dual live. I'm live on YouTube, and Adam's live on his TikTok, which is Hawk Collectibles on TikTok.
Hawk _ collectibles on TikTok.
Hawk _ collectibles on TikTok. So we got this Flareon, brand new sealed. Again, we're just kind of trying to get as many pictures of these Pokemon cards taken as we can.
Absolutely, we have tons of video games here at the shop. Who doesn't love the Call of Duty pack down there?
Hack. Oh.
What's the technical term for the box with the parachute?
Oh.
I don't know what the technical
I
term
mean, it's
is.
a collector's edition.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, what is it called in the game?
A care package.
Care package. Yeah, it needs to have like the parachute above it to where it looked like it's like just landed or just about to. That'd be cool. All things planned for when the shop hopefully expands. Currently, Trevor is listing Pokemon.
Got a Japanese Flareon.
I'll leave this here. That way they can see what you're doing.
So all of these are for sale. So if you ever see something you want to buy,
You guys have asked me to get into Pokemon, and we kind of are, so here we go.
this one was in a rough top loader.
And then FYI, guys, you can follow Retro Rewinder on YouTube, and that's where he's live. Absolutely. NES, Atari, PlayStation, all the retro.
So far, these are the
Ferret, that would be Trevor and Brandon do the video game, so they are partners, but
we're kind of all in
we
a
all
way.
work together to build this shop bigger than what I could on my own. Because you know, some people have the stigma of I would never go in a coin shop. So
Got the Jolteon again. Sealed Japanese pack. Jolteon.
I think later today, I may eat one of these 35-year-old Ninja Turtle gum pieces. So stay tuned. We might do that.
Does anybody want to see Adam eat this gum?
35-year-old gum.
35-year-old TMNT pack. He'll eat the gum. Maybe if we actually get
enough
some.
likes and comments, I'll eat the
Yeah.
gum. He'll know what's up. There you go. I hear you, Stash. Yeah, I I may eat one of these later today. We'll see. I feel like that deserves its own video.
Well, we've got 3. You could do one for its own video and eat one live.
Depends on how many times you want to see me vomit.
If you vomit, it'll just be better for views.
I agree. I agree.
No vomit on.
Can you show vomit on
I
TikTok?
don't, we don't know.
Come on, man.
We don't know. Winner! This thing is smashed. Winner! Do we have Battletoads?
For NES?
Yes.
I don't. If we do, it might be in the store.
We don't have one in the shop, but we may have one in our
Keep
storage. unit.
tapping, keep liking. We have customers.
Ooh, that'll custom.
I just saw a shadow. I wasn't sure.
Next card we're going to list here is Mewtwo Delta Series or Delta Species. So we got the Mewtwo Delta Species that's coming up next. A slight curl to the card. Kind of see that a little bit. A little edge wear. It's actually in pretty good shape though.
I don't know yet. I kind of want to enjoy the show. I do so much buying here. I may just be there since we're doing the Orlando show. I may just be here as fun. You know, being able to walk around and see the different stuff. Yeah. We'll see.
What show?
Okay, sounds good. The Indiana Expo is later this month. It's the Indiana State Coin Show.
Oh, okay.
So they were asking me if I'm going to have a booth, and I'm like, I really don't want to work it. I really just want to be there and then be able to like actually walk around and be able to buy rather than being stuck at the booth all day.
I know what you could do.
Okay.
You could leave Matt at your booth.
Yes. That would definitely draw a crowd. That would draw a crowd for sure. Yeah, I know Truby's got to be there.
Who?
Ian Truby.
Oh.
The other dealer from Cincinnati. I know he's got a booth.
You guys try to schedule your lives on different days so you're not.
We try to, yeah. So there's a couple of big guys on TikTok that we do. We kind of take our own time. That way we're not stepping on each other. And then there's other people that go on every day, and it's just, yeah. But some people go in the morning.
Should just go live on Whatnot, Brandon, just to chat, and then if people want to buy stuff. So looks like we got 5 of you guys in here. These are the Pokemon cards that we've processed so far. I went through yesterday and kind of sorted them into the ones that were worth selling online and the ones that are probably going to make their way into mystery packs in the booth, but we still have all of these to list today. So, and if you guys are watching and you're enjoying it, do me a favor and at least hit that like button for me. And if you've got a comment, that'd be a huge help. Leave a comment as well. So this next card is kind of interesting. So this is from the Jungle set, but I guess they had quite a bit of errors with these, and there's no jungle symbol on it. But I did some research on it yesterday, and it is from the Jungle set. It just doesn't have the symbol marker. Did you die back there? Did you die back there?
No, I'm still alive. I got
Oh.
Where's all your NES games?
NES in the back.
Okay, I was gonna say. Just kind of showing them what we got.
And they're like We may have Battletoads just hiding in here. You just never know.
Yeah. It's like asking me what coins I have. Well, what coins I know I have.
Right.
Oops. Yeah, so we have bigger plans. If the shop can expand, that's going to change everything. So when we're live, what you get to see, it will literally be a game changer. Absolutely.
What am I doing?
The amount of video games these guys sell in a week is absolutely insane.
Good morning. You still don't do that anymore, do you? You say,
Sometimes.
what do you say? Good morning, beautiful people of YouTube. Is that what you say?
Hello, the wonderful people of YouTube.
Okay.
If you guys ever wonder, that is Indie Flip Brandon.
All right.
I'm gonna put him on camera as much because he hates it.
Keep trying to get him to make videos.
Yep.
I said I want those metas if you ever upgrade.
I'm gonna upgrade. I just don't know when. Gotta get some
Uh,
extra funds. Thanks for liking that video, guys. We got a few more likes on there. I appreciate that. That helps out a ton.
I shall.
Okay. See you. Yeah, so just some stuff I got laying around. A lot of 90%, some gold, some $500 notes. Just some stuff. It's been a busy week this week.
Next thing that we're listing is this Dark Dragonite. Took it off the gimbal?
The gimbal was freaking out.
Oh, gotcha.
It would sit on there fine, and then all of a sudden it would just go like.
Unfortunately, this guy is probably in like moderately played condition, close to heavy. Lots of wear around those edges and corners, which is a shame because that's a pretty good card from the Team Rocket set.
Trevor, how much is the NES in the box?
Knowing Brandon, there's no price on it. Locally, so they're probably with shipping, it's going to be a much different scenario.
Yep, it would be shipping in this one.
Give me 1 second.
Sure.
My gut is telling me like 200, but so it's just the normal set.
Here, read these comments. Just read the comment. Yeah, scroll up to where they're asking about the Ninja Turtle stuff.
Ninja Turtles.
I probably don't know.
I'm gonna... How much for Ninja Turtles on SNES? Are you talking about tournament fighters or Turtles in Time? No SNES Ninja Turtle. Sorry, confusing. No, that's the NES. Oh, gotcha. I seen one in the case. Okay, let me take a look here. And you said it was the Super Nintendo.
Oh, this one. Yeah, Super Nintendo. The one up front. Just hand me the phone. I can probably show. Yeah. 18 for the Super Nintendo. And that is that one.
Is it Tournament Fighters? Yeah, that's Tournament Fighters.
C-Meg, bring it to us. We are buying video games every day of the week along with coins.
Let me get back to that one I was.
Absolutely. Looks like $18.
Again, that one's Tournament Fighters. A lot of people like Turtles in Time, which is a beat 'em up.
We can ship this to you.
That's not a big deal.
It would just be true shipping costs.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how much it would cost.
What else do we buy? Well, we buy taxidermy. We buy notes. We buy Native American stuff. We buy pocket watches, deer, bear.
Let's say some more Native American stuff. I mean, we buy anything a guy has ever bought, sold, or traded. I buy jewelry. I buy watches. I buy, and anything that is cool, historic. I'm gonna show you the back. I've never shown you that. It's messy. Don't judge me. It is what it is.
Judge him.
We have Crosby, Stills, and Nash signed Alvarez guitar. We buy comics, Hot Wheels, you know, Star Wars stuff. We just buy a little bit of everything. So some stuff I picked up earlier this morning, which will be on the live Saturday. We do have some cool things. So I'm live every Saturday, Monday night. Just some skull crystal stuff. There's some neat pieces. This is a cool rock fossil. I don't buy stamps. CMAG, but if you have a bunch of stamps, there's a guy in Zion.
That one's done.
No, ink spill. No, yeah. I'm in all kinds of things.
Is this C-Make person local?
What paid the bills, but yeah, we do everything else kind of crazy here. Yeah, I got a ram, got a deer. This was a mining piece. Check this out. So I'm currently waiting on the museum to give me more data as far as where this piece came from.
Okay, next card that we're going to be doing, we have Sabrina's Alakazam. Again, if you're just now coming in, we picked up all these Pokemon cards probably 2 or 3 days ago. This one's got a lot of wear around that bottom edge, but I still think it's worth selling online. We'll just list it as heavily played.
Here's another piece.
But all this stuff walked into the shop with some video games, some random Def Leppard autographs. So there's a good mix of stuff.
Coins in my name is because I've been hawk collectibles forever. Here is another Aztec piece. That is clay. That's a cool. So I mean, I've been known for like Pawn Stars, American Pickers type stuff for years, but I mean, you guys just know me as a coin guy. I do much more than that. Cool battery piece. But yeah, we do a little bit of everything. Yeah, today you're getting a real full behind the scenes thing. Yeah, I mean, we buy anything, you know, just some junk silver. Yeah, gotcha. Very cool, Eagle. Yeah, we're doing, I mean, we do a lot. I buy a lot of stuff people, you know, don't necessarily know. But
So I always think it's better to have as many pictures as possible. So we actually just took 18 photos of this
yeah,
one card.
Needs to be in a video here soon. I'll see what I can do about it. Got the coin sorter. So there's 6,000 leads there. Unfortunately, it's a pain in the butt to ship. But I mean, you guys see, I got bins and bins full of stuff. Yeah, that's just kind of my little shop. I told you it exists. It's real.
This is another one of those error
I
cards.
do. See, Meg, I do occasionally bring it into the live.
This is from the jungle set, but there's no jungle symbol, which
Show
would
you
normally
the
be right
set.
there.
The plan is for the business to expand. I'll show you. Hopefully that's the future. You guys are the first people to see that. But yeah, I mean, we buy NASCAR signed Richard Petty stuff, Native American stuff. So you can play video games here throughout the day normally.
I'll show you the outside.
Got my little, doorway there.
And another card done. Again, we're hoping to get through all of these by like 3 o'clock, which shouldn't be a problem. And then we may move on to like some Star Wars figures.
This is my little place where I'm at Wednesday through Saturday all the time. So there's some of the personal stuff that I have kind of hanging in the wall. That's the Inksville I am. I really am living a dream. This is what I kind of wanted to create. It doesn't look exactly the way I wanted it to, but it's just, you start with what you can. Let's see if I can get this gimbal to work.
Next card we got is this Espion. This is non-foil, so just the regular card with some wear around the edges.
Retro Rewinder. He runs YouTube. He's on the YouTube live right now. We do different things. The store's gonna grow.
I'm on TikTok as well, just not on right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's true. Yeah, he is on TikTok, Retro Rewinder. Come on, Gimbal.
I made what I thought was a fun video today, and it hasn't been done very well.
You see how it's vibrating? It's kind of freaking out. My Gimbal's like, no. Yeah, wants to go to bed.
Did you watch my video today?
No, I haven't been on TikTok today other than this.
It's a video about Sky Dancers, which is a girl's toy from the 90s that you'd pull a string and it would shoot up in the air.
And then it would like come down in a spiral. Okay.
Yeah.
What was the?
So the video I made, so that toy was actually recalled back in the 2000s, early 2000s.
Was it an eye gouging risk?
So there was like some kids got mild concussion. There was a broken rib, scratched cornea. Like
The cornea makes sense.
Yeah. So my video, I show it and I say, what kind of idiot would get hurt by a kid's toy? And then I pull it and it hits me in the face. Like,
Nice. Nice.
and I thought it would do a little better. It hasn't.
Yeah, you know. That is. So some of the bigger. I'm trying to get my gimbal to work. Let's see if it'll flip up. I know it's gonna make. You're gonna ride a carnival ride for a minute. Some a bigger YouTuber told me some of the. It's always the videos that you don't expect to do well that do well, and the ones you think you plan out totally fail. So yeah, that's what he told me.
You can never predict.
Right. Crosby, Stills, and Nash Reaper. And then I have, it's a little cockeyed, but it is what it is. Anybody heard of this band, Def Leppard? Def Leppard. I think they've sang some songs, so that's a signed album. I think this will be live this weekend.
Moving on to our next card, we got this cool Meowth.
Yeah, I saved these two pieces. Still a little crooked, but yeah, I had to do a
Foil
lot of coding
Meowth.
for this. Get those back in.
It's not too bad, just a little bit of wear around the edges, so it's not too bad a shape.
What do you know? Brandon leaves his empty food back here.
Well, he's got the Dunkin' coffee and the Dunkin' bag.
Every single day he leaves the bag and he leaves the drink somewhere in here. Yeah.
He normally leaves something in my truck too when we go garage selling. I'm convinced if he didn't live with Maribel, there'd be cups all over his house. She must pick them up for him.
I agree. So yeah, here is the all backstage pass to the shop that I'm in 4 days a week. Problem is you're seeing behind the coins. That's all right.
Okay, next card we're going to move on to is this Latius. Little wear on the corners, but it's a pretty good card. You can kind of see on this corner, it's not in the greatest shape. But overall, the card's probably just a lightly played.
Go ahead and throw a question in the chat. Anything you want to know, we'll answer. That's what I use for my change. Sold these about 20 minutes ago. So we have a 500.
You sold those?
Yep, sold both of them.
I have a $500 in my safe.
Do you?
Mhm.
Do you know if it's a 28 or a 34?
No idea.
Send me some photos one day and I'll tell you what it is and what it's worth. How much do you think the $500 is worth?
I think it's about 1,000. If I had to guess. From last time that I looked them up on eBay, it seemed to be close to that double range, depending on conditions.
Depending on condition,
Yeah.
well, so I sold those for more, so that's the cool thing.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm saying, like, yeah. If it's
How much, like, significantly more?
I
or-
sold these for $1,400 a piece.
Huh?
Yeah, so if it's a 28, you could be talking more. And then the next thing is cushion. Dakota, that's going to come in the future. Hey, you know what? I might as well do this because I don't know. I might as well do this because you guys are sitting here. I've got some 10-ounce bars. Great question. Why do grading companies value sometimes drastically from actual purchase or sell price? So the grading companies are going to give you a number, and then that's going to compare to like a full retail price. So if you can get somebody to pay the full retail, that's one thing. But there's
So
always
we
going
just
to be
finished up that Latius.
Speculation is the answer. I would do any of these 10-ounce bars for $520.
So we've
I
got
have 18 of them.
Zapdos. This one's in pretty decent shape. Some white spots on the back of the card.
Yeah, no problem.
Overall, not in bad shape though. How much are those bars?
$520 for a 10-ounce bar. There would be $10 shipping, so buy as many as you want, but there's a little bit of shipping. But yeah, $520 a piece. That is $1 over spot, I believe. I haven't looked at spot this morning, but yeah. Cheap stuff. And they're actually nice. They're the E Pluribus Unum bars. Freedom bars.
I was looking in my safe the other day and I have coins that are quarter pound.
Quarter troy pound. Yeah,
I
they're,
think so.
they're big ASE.
They're not that big.
Okay.
I mean, they're probably maybe that.
Okay.
I think it said quarter pound on it.
Yeah.
I also have like 4 gold coins,
Very cool.
but they're small. The one that I brought you in that one time, they're smaller than that. I was just curious. I took a look in the safe the other day just to.
Yeah.
We'll say the YouTube stuff isn't as fun as TikTok when nobody's commenting.
Yeah, the live streams only work if it's interactive.
Right.
Yeah, if otherwise you're just standing here answering your own questions. But yeah,
When I do my shipping stuff, I found that it works best like pretty early in the morning. That's
Okay.
when I get.
it's amazing. When I wake up in the morning and I log into TikTok, and if it's 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and I see that there's some people on, I'm actually amazed that there's people on interacting at that early in the morning.
And that normally
the
that's
thing.
when I have
They're
success.
two totally different crowds. Like,
Right.
you get the morning, the mid, and then the late nighters. But
So we got this dark Gyarados or Gyarados.
Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
This one's got
It's a vintage
quite a bit of wear
Alvarez, guitar.
around
The
those
problem is
edges.
I don't know that I could ship it. That would be a pretty big gamble, I would assume, shipping a signed guitar. Yeah, the cool thing is it's on an Alvarez. It's on a nice guitar. If it were on a Yamaha, it wouldn't feel so cool, but it's on an Alvarez.
I have found shipping guitars. The best way is if you have a hard case for it. 'Cause you can-
100%.
you
Yeah,
can
that's
ship it
easy.
in the
That's
case.
easy. I agree.
I mean, if somebody was serious in buying it, you may just increase the price by
And try to find a guitar.
and find a case.
Yeah.
because you can ship it directly in the case and just tape it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this card's got quite a bit of wear around the edges. I believe the person that sold me these did play Pokemon, so these were actually like in a deck most likely. Some cool stuff though. I may just switch over to. I need the views on here, but I haven't really tried to go live on Facebook. I wonder. That's my biggest
You try it.
population of.
You try it.
Okay, we got, what is it, Sylveon sealed in the pack. Oh no, I may switch over to Facebook and give that a try.
I am really shocked that on a Friday it has not been. I mean, it's always busier around lunch. I guess what time of day is it? 2? Okay. Been the whole shop. Fred, I love it. Send me an e-wire, an e-check, an e-wire. It's yours. You just have to come pick it up. Fred Ubus, buddy of mine, says been the whole shop. I say that's fine. Yeah, that's a problem. Just
That means buy now, right?
yeah, Ben's buying now. Yeah, take it all. Hey Fred.
Hey, you gotta buy my stuff too, though.
But on a serious note, I have 18 10-ounce bars. $5.20 a bar. Take as many as you want. I have 18. I'm serious. $5.20 each bar. What are in those cases over there? Native American stuff. I need to have more coin stuff in here, but Purple Heart. My Abraham Lincoln.
Is it Brandon or a
some
customer?
Other stuff. Yeah, it's not a customer. It's just
Oh, what a
that guy.
You guys don't both plug.
That guy.
D bag. That's what it is.
So Hopi water vessel.
We turned off your game for you.
Civil War
I've been
Cannon
watching live the
And
whole
we have
time
some
I was
more
gone.
pottery
Have you?
and some other stuff.
bitches.
Megalodon teeth. You guys know I show the Megalodon teeth in the live. I have more.
There
of
are no
those.
cups in my apartment. I
Um,
can get my own green cup.
Yeah, just some different stuff.
Why are you always leaving them in here in my truck then?
Oh, you have
Need to take the. This is fun. Win. Oh, so okay, it's a winner. All right, that was a 10. That's not bad. That was half the jackpot. Oh, almost did it again. All right, for entertainment purposes only.
I think you and Brandon should take turns on the slot machine, and whichever one wins then you have to eat the gum.
I ain't.
I'll do it.
Like
I'll do a little.
a roulette.
This one fake.
No, that is okay. So I have this ready for this weekend.
Okay, I think I'm gonna switch
Check
it
it out.
over to
Check out the
Facebook,
grease
guys. So if you want to follow me over on
So it's
Facebook,
on the
I'm gonna try live
offers
over there.
and the reverse. It is 100%.
Thanks for watching. If you hung out with me though.
Legitimate.
You should go on Whatnot, Trevor.